Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my live stream. Today we will be commentating the Delta Racing League round 3 race in Monza. Now we're just waiting for F124 to load up. Lobbies are open now, up until 7 PM in the UK time. I hope you enjoy today's race. So, the game takes ages to load, bro. There we go. There. And let me pin that message there. Okay. So the game should load any second now. So, previous race results. We had Cez-K, who had won the race. It was a very good race. There we go, the game is loading. Just gonna... Okay. Just gotta find the results for the races. I think the result will be... Okay. There I have it. So, from last race in round 2, Cez-K had won. It should get an invite. Where? Yo, what is going on? There. And that's his ID. Okay, where is it there? Alright, we're just gonna wait for an invite from him. So should be fine. Okay, That just went now. Oh. So is he not racing then? Let's look at the A class, B class, A class, D class, A, D. Okay. Still haven't received the invite yet. Uh, When is this guy gonna invite me, man? No, I'm blocked. Okay, so in the Discord, she's not replying. Oh my days. There we go. And we are into the lobby. Let's see how many people are in. Oh. Okay, so only this much. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay, we just need to add him. Alright. There. Yeah. Just need to quickly turn on this in the background so I don't forget. Now, is it live timing then? There we go. There we go. And yeah. Okay. So just testing currently in the Discord server because we will not be starting with only 4 people driving. That's just gonna have to add these guys. Yeah, well, it does my chair, and it's very squeaky. Okay, another person. Well, how many people we should have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. Still not much, but it is what it is. So we've got around 4 minutes left. Yeah. Joe plays F1 here. I'm going to use quali as a chance to get to know track. Get to know the track a bit more. Alright, Joe. That's good. But still try set a good lap. 15 minutes only. So yeah. Still waiting for a bit more people, around 3 more people. I'm thinking. Don't think is anyone here who's turned the game on. No. He doesn't play, does he? This is the guy Now the settings. Let's see what telemetry signs here. They should have all of these on. Huh. Don't know. Well, that was meant to work, alright. Graphics settings. Medium and low. Yeah, I think that's right. That's alright. Yeah. And no AI will be added. Weather will be dynamic. 8 people now. Who is it? And it's Chizzy, the race winner from before. And I'm sorry, but I was wrong about. In previous race, I was saying that the Red Bull driver won. He didn't win. It was because I was looking at the wrong thing from a previous kind of race. The actual race winners are EFC Dylan and Chizzy, the 2 Ferraris. So yeah. Okay, 8 people still in. Missing 2 people, and it's 1 minute. One minute left. Okay. How long till start? Okay, thanks everyone has. Okay, now soon we will be starting. Unless, yeah. So, are we starting or what? Okay, so we got 2 people readying up. No one else is, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're waiting for the owner just to join, I think. Is he online? No, not yet. That's him here. Send him an invite anyway. We updated. So, we're gonna be getting, I think, 2 Red Bulls, 1 hot. Oh. No Magna dot ready up yet. Oh. Yeah, dot. There we go. And then we'll be starting, I think. With 1 person missing. I might be wrong, it could have been a team principal though. Most people are British anyway. Yeah, Joe plays F1. Yeah, good luck with that. Try to get to know the track first few turns. Turn one. Turn one. Really watch out that we don't wanna try to kill someone or kill yourselves. There we go. Mr. LFC Gamer has finally joined. And we will be starting now, I think. So 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for those intros that I always do for YouTube. How many DRS runs does Monza have again? Not sure. Only 9 people in this race though. Last time we had, I think it was around 14. Not too much though, but we can do that. Alright. Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome to the Monza GP qualifying here. Now it is raining, which will turn qualifying very differently. Oh, never elementary lap data and the track map here. I'm very excited for this race. Okay, it looks like Magnus is a good maybe gonna go out on those intermediate tires where everyone else is on the wets. Now, who's coming out? It looks like it's a Haas driver. No, it is the Williams. Now, Mr. LFC Gamer is also coming out of the Red Bull garage. Mr. LFC Gamer, who was on pole last race, but bottled it right at the very last corner. I mean, close to the final laps. Now we're trying to go on pole positions here on these wet conditions. Joe plays F1. Having high hopes for him as well. Oh. Just sneezed there. Just hoping for no spins and crashes. There'll be some yellow flags now. Very slidey. Magnus has decided to go onto the wets. Oh. Magnus, who was fighting for P1 the entire race with Chizzy here, is trying his hardest. Auxility is behind Joe Zaphonium, chasing the driver who's out first. Swift Dino will be the first person to start their lap. You can see how much slide there is there. Just, oh. And he has gone off. And oh yeah, sorry about the laggy stream. So it was a pin just to get that. We have damage for the Haas, the front wing damaged. That's unfortunate. But like he said in the chat, he said he's going to be practicing mostly, but that was way too much wheel spin. Here is the Red Bull. Maybe he can set pole again. Yeah. Joe, at least you didn't crash fully. Jan, the other Red Bull driver, has decided to go on the intermediates. SLFC Gamer has set purple sector 1. You can see how much slide there is. Not practiced. Just don't weave too much. Looks like you lost way too much control there. Yeah, in wets. Okay. See, Swift Dino here doesn't look like we would get the fastest lap from them. LFC game, Mr. LFC Hanger has set a purple sector 2 as well. Now Jan here is on the intermediates. Swift Dino finished their lap with a 1 minute 32. Going down, Mr. LFC Gamer had a little bit of nearly lost control there. He's dumping the entire battery and he sets a 1 minute 31. That's an auxiliary sets a 1:32. So LFC Gamer is around 1 second faster than the Williams. Always Gaming sets the slowest lap time of 1 minute 33. That's 2 seconds slow, and we have caution in sector 2. Who's gone off? Someone has gone off in sector 2. Looking like it might be the Williams. Do we have front wing damage? No. Could have been Magnushal. Yeah, Magnushal. Who was just in sector 2, but no. And EFC Dylan has set a 1 minute 31. That is 7/10 slower than the Red Bull. Let's see what Cez-K can do. Won the previous race. But first, let's see how Jan is holding up in these wet conditions on inters. He's right behind Cez-K. No, the other EFC Dylan. Dylan has gone off for him. That's why there's sector 2 yellow flag. I wonder what the conditions will be like in the race, because we really don't know. Cez-K sets a fastest lap of 1 minute 30. Well, that's 1 second faster than LFC Gamer. Wow. Now, Jan has set a fastest sector 2. Looks like the inters were a good choice, but can his battery last? See, Magnushar has also gone in the inters after not setting a lap time. Now, with barely any battery remaining, can he cross the line with the fastest time? And he says he's around 2/100ths of a second slower than Cez-K, who is on the wet tires. Auxiliary again, going for another lap. Okay, looks like Joe Plays F1 is going out for a warm-up. Now, I'm wondering if they can improve their laps coming, and will they improve? Or yes, by 1 second improvement, that lands them up into P3. We're still 1 second slower than Jan, who's in the intermediates. Sector 1's going slow. Looks like auxiliary is slowing down a lot there. Nothing major. Joe Plays F1 now. Watching him as he is, I think he's practicing his laps for now, and then what I'm thinking is until some final minutes he's gonna start setting some faster lap times. Now, if you are watching this right now, check the weather forecast, because I can't check it, and if it's gonna improve, go out on inters. Jan has gone on inters and he had a pretty good lap. Maybe you can as well. Right now, currently going for a 1 minute 20 right now. Can he make it in 10 seconds to make a big improvement here? Using his full overtake. Doesn't look like it's going to be a perfect lap there. But it's P6. A 1 minute 32. Not bad, not bad. Sector 2 caution, that's Ferrari. Now, can Cez-K improve the lap time? They are currently improving. But I think that was around... I think that showed around 3/10 of a second faster. Now, can they improve their lap times? Now. And that is a 1 minute 28.6. 2 seconds faster than the Inters. That was an amazing lap. 2 seconds faster. Wow. Now currently Swift Dino, who's on the intermediate during that out lap, who had a 1 minute 32. And Magnushal, who was fighting for the race win yesterday, sets a 1 minute 28.1 on the intermediates. Good lap from him. Inters were a good choice. Now, people might be starting to debate what tyres are the best in these conditions now. So let's look at the gaps. These are the gaps of lap times. Okay, and that was Jan, who is slower. I don't know if that was impeding though. Yeah, no, they're not having too good a lap. They backed out of that lap. Let Magnushal pass, even though that's not his lap then. Oh, EFC did. Oh, that was a big slide there. Big slide. They go into the pits. So is Cez-K, who's already in the pit. Now what I'm thinking is Cez-K should switch into the intermediate tires. Yeah, Joe plays F1, not bad, I guess. Yeah, that was actually not a bad lap. Pretty good. Where's my controller vibrating for some reason? Anyway, yeah, that was a pretty good lap. Try the inters. Try the inters. Yeah. Good choice. I think everyone's going onto the intermediates now, looking at the good success with 6 minutes left on the clock now. Always Gaming 65 is improving by 5/10. But is that enough to bump up in positions? As they are now approaching the finish line, and they set a 1 minute 31. That's faster than EFC did, and Joe plays F1. Swift Dino was already behind. These are now. Okay, these are the gaps. Cez-K is now also gone on to the intermediates, which looks like that will be an easy pull for them. Now, so it looks like everyone except Always Gaming 65, who is probably on the on the in lap now. What about Jan? They're coming out of the pits on fresh wet tires. Something strange here, so okay. Okay, that's... I don't know why he's done that. Could have went on the intermediates there. Now, yes, he did it. Has started their lap. Jobless F1 has been bumped down all the way to P9, who's doing the outlap. Here running on board with EFC Dylan. Sector 1 caution. Is it slow driver or so Magnussen just going slow? That's fine. Looks like they're not using their battery at all, so I don't think. Yeah, this is not the lap. Here we are on board with Chizzy though, who have started their lap on the intermediate tires, who are only 5/10ths behind on full wet tires on the inters compared to the fastest sector 1, which is expected. Now we just don't want to see a bottle here, so no crashes. At least I'm hoping for no crashes. Now what will the lap times be? Now we're going to see, did they set a fast sector 2 a 1 second faster in the second sector? Looking like this will be our pole lap. Is it just me or has it? No. Oh, it stopped raining for a bit, but no, it hasn't. It's still raining. See the dry line here. Now approaching the final corner now. Going out of the exit. Nearly had a spin there. Don't think that's going to affect the position. And they set faster a 1 minute 26. 2 seconds faster around. Amazing lap from Chizzy there. Really good lap there. Let's see what Joe Plays F1 can do, and he set 2/10 faster than before, but still not good enough to go up in positions. So I was going so well. What happened? He balled it on the last corner. That's unfortunate. Just regain your battery and go out again. Just refill your full battery. Don't go on Holland mode, I guess. Turn on recharge. Full recharge on. No, and what a save there. That was an amazing save. Nearly crashed there. No damage. Yeah. Recharge your battery. Recharge your battery. That'll be good if you recharge it. Keep recharging it. Okay, sector 1 caution, that's the Haas. Do some hard braking. There's no one behind you. Hard braking. Also do that. Now, EFC Dylan is not going with his lap. Jan is still on the wet. If he goes on intermediate, it might be a better lap, but I don't know how that's gonna go. All right. Yeah. Just keep lifting. Yeah, just keep regaining the battery. Keep regaining the battery. The Ferrari is pretty close, but not on the straight yet. Hard braking into that corner there. And now start your lap. They're going to regain some battery. There's no point of going into the pits. And Joe Plays F1 has left the session. Oh. Damn. That's unfortunate. Now, Magnussen has... Now, let's go to Magnussen to see if he can beat the pole lap. Sector 3 caution. Someone's going slow. Okay. See, can he improve his lap? And was it? He's 1/10 faster, but it's not enough to set the fastest sector. Now, qualifying has finished now, so AFC Dylan is in P3 with Joe Perez F1 is dead last. Now, can Magnussen improve and set pole position? Now, approaching the end of sector 2, he is slower by 1/10 of a second. Can we see his delta? We cannot see his delta. But I do not think it is enough. Yeah, he has backed out of that lap. So that looks like it's going to be go to Cez-K, who's on pole position. Unless LFC Gamer can't no, he backs out into the pits about auxiliary. Can he set the fastest lap? No, he can't. It's not the fastest lap. Okay, so Cez-K is on pole position. It looks like he's going to improve with his lap. No, he didn't. But still, that's an amazing lap. Alright. Alright, qualifying. So, Cez-K is on pole position with Magnussen behind him in P2. Again, from round 2. Same battle's gonna happen, I'm thinking. Okay. There we go. These are now the results for the race. You get any incidents, track limits, corner coin yet. Speed in the pit lane. You had 2 speeding. That's quite a lot of speed-ins, but hopefully that does not do anything for the race. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Monza GP. Here we have, it's race day. Now, for our lineup here on pole position, we have Cez-K, who has set a 1:26 in wet conditions on intermediates. Magnussen has set a 1:27 with the Williams with auxiliary setting a 1:28 in P3. Then we have EFC Dylan, Mr. LFC Gamer, P4, P3. P4, P5 I mean. P6 is Yarn. P7 is Swift Dino. P8 lights out and away we go. To start the race then. We have some positions being moved up. Okay, that's Cez-K stays in the lead with Magnussen nearly spinning there. Going into ghost mode. There's a 3-second time penalty for Mr. LFC Gamer, who has done a corner cut. It's unfortunate there. Right from the bar, looks like Joe Perez, is Joe Perez, yeah. It's a 10-second time penalty for Mr. LFC Gamer. It looks like the formation lap should have happened, but it never had. Yeah, wasn't ready for that. Oh, Job is the fun. Yeah, this isn't fair. I don't know what happened as well. I wasn't even ready to set up everything here. So, EFC Dylan is the only one on hards. Everyone else is on inters. The other position lost and gained. Penalties, we have 13-second time penalty for Mr. LFC Gamer here. Now, Cez-K. Now, can Magnussen catch up to Cez-K? Cez-K sets the fastest time of 1:23. Magnussen does not look like he can catch up to him. There we go now. Now we have the two Red Bulls fighting. Yeah, I'm checking the comments. Wait, can I invite anyone? She didn't know. Okay, looks like Joe Plays F1 is only in AI. Yeah. Sorry about that little distraction there. A little bit of a lockup there that happened. Looks like she has gained a 3-second gap to Magnussen. Yeah. This is a very weird race that's happening right now. Okay, now here we are on board with Swift Dyno. Can he catch up to the Mercedes? A little bit of a lock up there. Now behind him is his teammate Auxiliary. Everyone is in the point. At least. Now can Auxiliary? No, he can't get past yet. Always Gaming has managed to build a gap and now is catching up to EFC Dylan, who has more straight line speed due to the slipstream. Looks like EFC Dylan is conserving energy. Tries to go for that switchback moves, but had to back out there. Cheesy sets another fastest lap of 1:21. Now we're going side by side into turn 1. There's a late dive bomb there, a little bit of contact mid, and we have damage. Looks like to be to, I think it's the Williams. Pretty close there. Now he goes around. Now he's going around the outside. And there's more contact there, nearly spins there. The William manages to retake position. So Dyno has dropped back 2 seconds. Maybe due to some collisions or something. Is there anything happening with the two Red Bulls? Magnussen looks like he's excessively weaving there. LFC Gamer has gone wide there, but looks like it's fine. Always Gaming has managed to overtake the Williams. Now the Williams, now they're gonna go 3 wide, I think. You know, they're going 2 wide there. The William is in front. Who has DRS. Has overtaken him going into turn 1. There's huge lockups going on there. They're going 2 wide again. Now Dylan has gone stick the move around the outside. Now can the Mercedes launch down the inside, and he spins. That was an unfortunate move right there. He has made collision with Dylan. That was a racing incident for trying to make a late dive bomb there. Really unfortunate. Looks like the Mercedes race is ruined now. Is anything going up front? It's the LFC gamer still trying to catch up to Magnushal. Chizzy, who has made a 6-second gap. Looks like this is their very strong circuit. Looks like Ferrari domination in the game, unlike real Formula 1, where they're bottling currently. But anyway, right now the Ferraris look like they'll be leading the Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship. Now, in the fight that we're having in the midfield, everyone has split up now, forming 1 second, 2 second, 5 seconds gaps. The fight is between LFC Gamer and Magnushal here. LFC Gamer does have DRS on Magnushal. Can he make that move stick? Can he go down the inside? He's trying to go around the outside. And he makes that move stick, but he has gone off the track, has to let Magnushal pass to not get any more penalties, which now splits them up and creates a gap. Now Jan manages to go into the DRS zone of LFC Gamer. Some lag going on. Sector 3 looks like the Mercedes has crashed into a wall. That's unfortunate, but anyway, now watching the fight, the three-way fight now. So we have Jan, LFC Gamer and Magnushal all fighting for position. We are from the perspective of Jan. Dips his wheel in the gravel a little bit, but I think that doesn't really affect too much. Now we might see some undercut strategies trying to get past. DRS is on the Red Bull, who also has DRS on Magnushal. Okay, now they're going too wide into the final corner. The Red Bull with DRS, wait, no DRS, manages to get past. Now going into the DRS detection point. Red Bull has gone off wide. The Aston Martin does get overtaken for having only 3% battery, unlike the other Red Bulls who have way more battery than him. The Aston has lost more positions now. Now Jan, who has been in P4, manages to go all the way up to P1, P2. Who now needs to build a gap between his teammate and the Aston Martin. Aston sliding that a little bit. Now going into the DRS detection point. The Red Bull has gone off wide into the gravel, slowing him down. Magnushal now has a 1 second, nearly 1 second gap there, from helicopter view. How's this gonna end? Magnushal does not have enough battery, looks like it. All this gaming has got a 20-second gap. Has anyone pitted yet? Okay, everyone is on these tires. No one has pitted yet. Okay. Okay, LFC Gamer has a 1.6 second gap now. So the fight is between the Aston and Jan. Now approaching the back marker. Here is Joe Plays F1. Blue flags will be waved. No safety car yet. That's good news. There's a little bit of sliding there going wide. LFC Gamer has also went sliding, a lot of sliding going on here. Chizzy has a 10-second gap. They are very strong looking like on this track, which Monza, which is the temple of speed. They're still trying to battle it out here. Now, again, Magnus does have DRS on him. He's using too much overtake. He's already at full speed and he's still using. He manages to make that lunge down the inside there. Both of the drivers lock up. Magnus is back in the lead. Now Jan backs out of there just to nothing to happen. No contact is made. It's a 4/10 gap. Now nothing else is really happening in the race. It's only these two battling out, and when there's a gap, it's just gonna be like laps and stuff. Mr. LFC has retired from the session. What has happened to him? And that is a safety car. Let's see if we can see. Okay. This is going to turn around a lot of pit stops. Chizzy and Magnus will now be closer together. Okay, LFC Gamer has just disappeared off the map then. Magnus has gone into the pit, so has Jan. What? Oxydy has got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Jan has gone on to the hards. So has Magnus. Magnus is still in P2. Okay. Everyone is pitting now except Chizzy, who would be recommended to pit. Because now, these are the tires. LFC Gamer somehow has crashed into the barriers, causing him to DNF. That means Joe Plays F1 is going up in position even though he's not racing. Okay, now Chizzy has gone into the pits with a 38-second gap. That means they will still be in the lead. Okay, I can't see anything. Yeah, they're comfortably still in the lead even after pitting. Oxydy does have a 10-second time penalty. Again, now we will be waiting. Okay. Again, safety car here. Can be a little bit boring. Okay, so looks like Magnussen has caught up. Now we're gonna be waiting for mostly every driver to catch up. Safety car is not in this lap. Maybe next lap. And also, guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying this video, this live, don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And especially how we have 23 views. I know it might not seem like a lot to other people, but for me, that's a lot. Okay, so safety car. If it is in this lap, you'll know about it around sector 2. Oh no. Okay, so always gaming is still pretty behind. Okay, so now, as I am the FIA, we have something that happened. Racing start infringement. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. Okay, now we'll be watching from the view of P2 or P3, P2. Actually, broadcast view here. Look, I am Iceman. Everyone's weaving, he's not. He's using the overtake button now. We're about to get the green light as they cross the finish line. They're going side by side. That's not too good of a start, and it is the green light. Jan is catching up to Magnussen. Can he make the move round the house, down the inside? No, he can't make the move. Nothing else is happening. There we have a Williams who has made one move. Not sure how many places though. Now Chizzy is still, the gap is still less than a second, but probably will move up unless something crucial happens in the race. Oh, and there has been an overtake. EFC Dylan. Something happened there. Looks like he's battling with Swift Dino. Oh, that's my chair, by the way. It's very loud. Looks like Chizzy. Okay, Magnussen. Ooh. Now Chizzy has gone up 1 second. Highly expected. Magnussen already down to nearly 0% battery. Now Jan is going to try to catch up into Magnussen here. Again, we'll have something very similar. Now here in the back, DRS is enabled now. Don't know why it's still showing the safety car for some reason. It's a glitch in the game, always happens. Now always gaming is now gonna try and catch up onto EFC Dylan. Oh, nearly spins their brake bias, set a little high. Okay, that lost him a bit of time. Now, what about Dylan here? I really don't like this camera. I don't know why it's only for the Ferraris. It looks so slow. But anyway, a little bit of a lock up there from the Williams. Magnus is in the fight. It's like 6/10. Not too bad, actually. It's actually pretty good. If we're gonna have something that happened in round 2, I would not be sad, because we had racing action the whole time. He says the fastest sector 2 on hard tires. Car number 99, of course. So now Magnus does have DRS still on Chizzy. Can he make that move? And he makes a move right before the corner, and he nearly spins. He goes into ghost mode. Chizzy manages to re-overtake him. That was an unfortunate move that nearly caused him to spin. Really unfortunate. Around 10.5 laps to go. Chizzy is really good on this track, but Magnus is still pushing. He is not slowing down at all. So is Jan. Jan is still in that fight. He is in the fight. Oxidity has fallen down a lot. I don't know why I keep saying safety car. Magnus is 1/10. The 2/10 gap now. He is really on Chizzy now. That safety car was probably something really good to him. I don't know why I keep showing safety car. Now, Magnus was thinking about making a move, but he backed out of there. There was no room. And Magnus does manage to overtake Chizzy. Great move there. Looks like that on the hards, Chizzy is struggling. Now let's see that on board. Oh, Chizzy had a really good exit there. Just look at that speed. They are carrying through. Magnus does lose a lot of speed coming out of the final corner. Now he does have DRS on Chizzy, so that's gonna help him catch up. Jan is right on the inside. Magnus gets overtaken twice. This means ooh, Oxity is 4/10 behind Always Gaming, but we are currently focused on this fight here. Up here now. There's a 1 second gap to Chizzy now. This is very fortunate for them. Now can Magnus make the move? And he makes the move. Done! He nearly makes that move. Jan just manages to stick with it. Chizzy is now back in the lead, back with a bigger gap. I have no idea why there's a safety car. Swift Dino has retired from the session. And is that another safety car? And it is another safety car. I'm thinking, but unless it's showing me wrong. Another safety car. That's really... That's a second safety car in the race. Yep. So, again, we might have another start there. Okay, so these are the stats. So they went all back onto the mediums. I mean, some people have. Fastest, these are the lap times. 121 from Chizzy. They all have 121s up in P1, P2, and P3. The gap is also like there's 110's gap to Magneschal and then 210's gap to Jan from P1. Now, these are the position changes. Yeah, Jan went up 4 positions. Joe Plays F1 is gonna go up 2 positions, even though he's not racing. It's just his AI. Most people have done 2 stops, except some people. And these are the tires. EFC Dillon is the only one on soft tires. I don't think 7 laps to survive on softs. I don't know if that was a good idea. Yep, Joe Plays F1 is up into P7, not even racing. Okay. Yeah. 6 concurrent viewers. Thank you for watching this, guys. Safety car is in this lap. So, oh yeah, gap to the lead. I need to change that real quick. There we go. We're gonna be going in front of you of Magneschal here. Ooh. We need to watch out for no contact here, like I did when I was in my league race. Safety car smashed a couple of times, but anyway. So I'd recommend just to stay right behind him. And we are going. Safety car is in this lap, and we're about to go to green light. Chizzy is controlling the speed. Magneschal looks like he's going to get a good start. There is some decent reaction there. And we have a green light for the racers. Magneschal does stay behind Jan. Can he make the move? He manages to overtake him right before the corner. Can Jan manage to re-overtake him back? He makes it down the inside and he squeezes him off. Magnusson manages to get the position back. Now Cez-K is around 8/10 up on that turn 1 scrap there. Now can he keep up with him though? It's closing the time. It's closing the still 6/10 gap. Anything else happening? Doesn't look like it. Looks like EFC Dylan might make a move on Jan. Just wonder how that's gonna turn out. No, never mind. Nothing. I don't think anything's happened at the back too much. We're here focused on the front. Cez-K has set fastest lap of 1:21. DRS is enabled now. It's gonna help with Cez-K has 5/10 of a second gap lead to Magnusson. Dylan, who's on the soft tires, does not seem to be doing too good. Now we finally don't have the whole safety car thing, and maybe was predicting another safety car, because that's how open lobbies go sometimes, most of the time. Anyway, with only 7 drivers left on the grid. Really sad there's only 7 drivers, not like usually. Last time we had way more than that. But anyway, Magnusson is managing to keep up with Cez-K here. Now, because Jan is so far behind, it doesn't look like he's not a threat at the moment. Just here to chase Cez-K up. Now, he will have DRS on him. Jan says the fastest lap of 1:21.1. Look at that straight line speed there with that DRS. If Magnusson keeps this up, he can win his first race. And it might help Aston Martin get up in the fight, as he also is the team principal. And now there's a 3/10 of a second gap. This is braking alright. He has pretty low brake bias. It's the fastest sector 1. He's right now, he's really trying his best now. Now Cez-K does have DRS on him. Can he backs out of that? Okay, why did he back out of that? Because there was no way. I don't think there would have been any crash there. That just lets Jan get back up in the fight for P2. Again, Cez-K will have DRS on Magnusson. Can he make the run down? No, he can't. He backs out. And Magnusson spins again. That is so unfortunate. He does manage to keep P2's right behind him. He saves that. That was really close from him. Now he does have the outside line. Can he manage? No, he's right behind him. Somehow he managed to stay in P2. Oh, that was, whoa. I'm surprised he kept that up there. Now Cez-K is back up in the lead with a 6/10 of a second gap. Looks like Magnusson makes a lot of mistakes when under pressure. Nice helicopter cam shot there. can see the gap now. Here we are riding on board with Magnussen. We're around 5 laps to go in this race. He needs to really try to secure his first win, or else they're going to end up with another P2. Okay. Now there is 0.5 of a second gap there. Another lockup there, but looks like that's his strategy there. He does a lot of lockups, which put way more rotation in due to the higher, due to the lower brake bias. That's right to the rear. But that means in turn 1, he makes very huge mistakes. Now, Magnussen does have way more straight line speed due to the DRS. So I'm still stick right behind him. Oh, just look at the straight line speed difference there. Now, Magnussen will have DRS. He's gonna enable it now, and he will possibly make the move before the corner. But can he keep it? Yes, this time he does keep it without spinning out. He's back in the lead. Magnussen is our new race leader. Now, Jan, haven't seen a lot from Jan. Now sees that they're going too wide. Magnussen does drop down up to P2. Jan is just there in P3. We have they're all fighting for P1. Chizzy gets back up in the lead. But Magnussen and Jan will both have DRS. There's nothing really going on here. Magnussen, can he make the move around the outside? Yes, now he makes that move stick. Nothing's happening in the backfield. Again, always gaming has dropped down 15 seconds. Don't know why. But now, Magnussen is still in the lead, but Chizzy might manage to re-overtake him due to DRS. So look at that. Can Magnussen still keep it? No, he can't. Looks like Chizzy is going so... Oh, a little bit of contact there. Magnussen squeezes by. Some contact made there. Oh, and we are on to the final lap of this race. Can Magnussen keep P1? If it looks like Magnussen might win his first race, but he still has some to go. They're going now into the DRS detection point. Chizzy will have DRS on Magnussen. Magnussen really needs to keep it tiny and not make any stupid mistakes. He's going off a little bit over the track. He goes wide. Magnussen squeezes past. He's back into P1. Looks like Cheesy does have more straight line speed. He goes off the track there, trying to overtake him. But it looks like it's gonna go the way of the Aston Martin, who takes his first victory of the Racing League. But who's gonna take P2? And it's a Red Bull in P2 and Chizzy in P3. What an amazing race down into final lap. Chizzy, who's leading the first laps, nearly having a 20-second gap, has dropped all the way down until P3. What a race it has been. Magnussen has won his first race here in this Racing League. Well done to everyone. What an amazing race. I'm going into podium. Aston Martin's first win. Congratulations here. What an amazing race. Cez-K has left the session now. Now, the race results. These are the results of the race. At the start, it was pretty boring. Cez-K went up the lead. 10-second gap. The two safety cars had turned it around. Jan managed to squeeze right past. That was what? Ooh. This is pretty close there, but just gonna export the session results. And what an amazing race it has been for this racing league. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Also, always give me 6-5. I kept spinning and hitting the wall. Yeah, 15-second gap there. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Just let me turn this up.